Hello, my name is Rachel Strothkamp, and I am a senior majoring in psychology and applied behavioral science. Today, I will be sharing about my service learning experience for my community health and development practicum. For the last 2 semesters, I have partnered with Kansas Suicide Prevention Headquarters and joined in their mission to end suicide in Kansas. This incredible organization is dedicated to providing education, support, and crisis services. They believe that through compassion, means restriction, and intervention, that suicide is preventable. My personal interest areas are mental health and identifying barriers to mental health care. These last 2 semesters, I spent over 312 hours working with this community partner to support their initiative to end suicide and also to learn new perspectives surrounding mental health. The main two community needs that this organization and I helped support during my time were improving mental health support and improving the quality of dispatching services. To provide increased mental health support, headquarters needed counselors manning the phones to answer crisis calls, training surrounding new procedures, and feedback from counselors to ensure that they are comfortable with the systems they are using. I supported these initiatives by working 8 hours on the phones each week answering crisis calls. I also created surveys and analyzed the results to improve counselor trainings, ensure counselors are feeling comfortable, and listen to any concerns or recommendations they have. To improve the quality of dispatching services, I helped to create a user guide for the new mobile access team dispatching service and created a list of emergency contacts in the new Pure Connect phone system. The Care Center survey feedback that I collected from the staff helped us shape the training for the rest of the volunteer crisis counselors regarding call handling procedures from transfer calls from the Care Center. Based on their recommendations, we were able to shorten the training and focus it more on the topics counselors might feel less prepared for. The results I collected from the Peer Connect phone system survey revealed that overall, counselors are feeling comfortable on the new phones, but also had a few technical suggestions and improvements we could take into account. I feel like my work with headquarters was impactful and sustainable because it will allow headquarters to more effectively serve its community and therefore live out its mission. The work that I was able to do can also be used even after my time working with them. Working with headquarters over the last year has allowed me to be civically engaged in a way I never have been before. Talking to hundreds of people in my own community who are struggling has allowed me to feel much more connected, involved, and aware of the needs that my community has. This partnership has also provided me with a lot of insight into the counseling realm and has solidified that this is a career path I feel really passionate about. I'm continuing my journey with counseling by starting a master's program in counseling psychology here at KU in the fall. I really value the work that this organization does and plan to continue supporting this mission in my career and personal life as well. A major bias or assumption that I had at the start of my time working at headquarters was that mental health care is overall pretty appealing and accessible. This, of course, was based off of my personal experience with mental health care. And after working at headquarters and taking more calls, I quickly realized that this assumption was really not the case for a large portion of our callers for a variety of reasons. My response to this realization was to acknowledge these barriers when interacting with my callers and make sure to hold space for their frustrations and doubt. I also came to see that headquarters can play a huge role in reducing these barriers as well. In terms of next steps for headquarters, we will be further evaluating the effectiveness of the Care Center training once we actually start taking transfer calls. We will also need to continue to verify the emergency contact list to make sure it's as accurate as possible. As I reflect on my time partnering with this wonderful organization, I'm grateful for the knowledge and valuable experience I have gained. I completed the projects that I set out to complete, learned many new perspectives different from my own, gained knowledge in my own counseling skills and abilities, and was able to gain professional networks for graduate school and beyond. One challenge I had to overcome when completing my project was trying to figure out how to encourage and incentivize people to participate in the surveys I was conducting. A big challenge I faced in the call room was experiencing burnout. It can be very emotionally taxing to take crisis calls, and I really had to learn how to take good care of myself in order to be successful in this work. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my service learning experience today.